Welcome to Tanzania, East Africa. My name is Ombeni. I'm a founder of Ombeni African Safaris and Ombeni Foundation. Today I am here in East Africa, Meru village. This is one of the small, gorgeous small village in this area. And there is only one hospital that is available in the entire village. People has to walk 30 to 40 miles to come here and get the help. And I'm going to take you and I'm going to show you where the help is needed the most here in Tanzania, Meru villages. Each year, hundreds of moms and children dies because some people cannot get here on time. Sometimes it's too late because of the lack of basic life support. I'm going to take you inside the hospital and I'm going to show you where the needs are. As you see over here, the mom's been sitting here for hours and hours waiting for the medical help. Unfortunately, sometimes it's impossible even to make it on time. As you see, there's moms sitting here and some guys waiting for the medical help. It's not always so easy. Some people dies over here just waiting for it. These doctors work extremely hard in this hospital, try to help the people in the village. As it's the only hospitals available around the area, people have to walk 30 to 40 miles, as I mentioned earlier. And as you see people are sitting in the hallway waiting for support. These doctors work with their passion, with their heart. They have a big heart to save the moms and the children and the local people of Mount Meru. This is the only hospital is available. They have to be there days and night. So, Dr. Molly, approximately how many hours can a patient wait here to get the medical help?
In an average, always the patient wait for almost 4 to 6 hours.
4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, because most of patients, they want to come and go back with the results and medication.
Yeah. What do we need to make that quickly? Not have mom wait for 3 days and end up going back home with nothing's been done.
Yeah, there's so many kinds of medical supplies which you like. One is the equipments, including laboratory equipments. We need to have at least modern microscopes, something like glucometers, something like blood pressure monitors. Because of the mountainous side, it's also the public transport nowadays difficult. It's only the motorcycles which people are using. You can imagine somebody, let's say a pregnant mother staying in the mountainside and is hired the motorcycle, which is quite a big problem. So any support, like an ambulance, is quite good and can be so useful for the patient around. First, we need an material. You can say, let's say, equipments, so that we can work fast and try to solve the problems. Also, we need doctors, let's say retired doctors or the doctors on the holidays to come and visit, just to volunteer working here for at least a few weeks.
They work with their heart here in Mount Meru village, try to save hundreds of moms and children. As the Dr. Molly say, each year hundreds and thousands of moms dies each year because they can't get quick medical help here. They live far away, more than 40 miles, where they have to walk to the hospital, and a lot of time it's impossible to make it here on time. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna show you where the mortuary is, where people dies every day. Even as we're speaking right now, people are being transferred from the mortuary to be taken back home. As you see this room here, there is absolutely nothing, and this is what it's called intensive unit care here in this hospital. Just take a look around, look at the bed, the beds, there is no mattresses, there is nothing like this examination table over here as you see. And if you can see this one of the oxygen port of the tank as well. This is what it's called intensive unit care here in this hospital. And as you see, this is a nursing station. There is absolutely nothing. There is a cell phone that does not even work here. And then this is the medical record where they keep them. There is nothing absolute in the nursing station over here. This is Tadeo Focus. Tadeo Focus came here yesterday with a motorcycle accident. He probably broke some legs, but he does not know for sure when he's going to be able to walk again. But with his hope, he believes that one day he's going to be able to walk again. And as you see the bed where he's staying here, the leg where he got the motorcycle accident, there is just no treatment. It's been treated, but also they're sharing the rooms. More than 6 patients are sharing one room, which we don't even know. How do you even know when it's an isolation room? We don't know exactly. So people are all just piled up in one room with hope. Almost 30 moms here, they're waiting with their children. They have been just coming here for regular checkup, but some of them have no idea when they're going to be able to be seen by the doctors here. The doctors are trying awfully hard. As you see them back there, they try to work very hard to see all the moms and the children, but it's also so impossible. Some moms here, they hope they'll get seen today. Some of them, they might even go home without any help today. These moms and these children are the people of Mount Meru, the people that makes this village really works. It took them days to get here, and some of them hopes they will get help. Some of them does not even know if they are truly going to get help. Wanna support moms and children, and that's what Ombeni Foundation does the best, is to provide the healthy for the mom and children. Having more clinics around here can absolutely help, because instead of moms walking almost 30 miles right to get here, they will now be able to go to another clinic. This is how they weigh the baby here at the hospital. Look at this scale. This is absolute. I don't even know when it was inspected last time, but that's what they have, and that's what they've been using. This is awfully scared me. This scared me. I will definitely use another kind of a scale over here, because I will be shocked to leave this baby here like that. Baby Sarah here, it's happy because it's in this village, and she's hoping one day to be one of the nurses here who will help moms as well. You never know. This mom's been waiting for days and days. These moms, some of them have been already delivered the baby, but after a long survival, and some of them are still laying here with hope. They hope they will deliver their baby safe, and they hope they'll get to take their baby home safe. Not only that, there are some moms who have been here for month and month, but finally they're getting their hope coming through. I tell you, these moms, they're just laying here every day with hope. Nobody does this on their own power. In Mount Meru and Mount Meru village people, they all live by hope. It's where the hope takes place as people work hard with their heart. We hope these moms will get to go home, as if there are so many beds at one time. Even moms sometimes have to share the beds here. 2 moms and even a baby in one bed. As you see, one of the bed, they're not that comfortable either, especially when you're in a bed rest and you have 2 moms in one bed, and that baby is awfully dangerous as well. Dr. Molly is going to explain what they're doing and what they want to do to fix this problem here.
Yeah, it's not safe to share the bed. Sometimes 3 of them, they sleep in one bed. And this is due to the fact that the room is small, and the space, at least where we can admit the patients, is quite small, because here we have 2-3 rooms. These small 2 rooms, which are small one, can acquire 4 patients, and the big one like this, which sometimes can take 50 to 60 patients. You can imagine in a year they can deliver here more than 1,200 patients in 1 year. And we saw this problem as the management team, and now we started another extension outside, at least to try to rescue this situation. And one of the factors which led these people to stay 3 or 4 is like they are coming from the difficult environment where they need to come to the hospital to wait for the time to deliver. Because if anything happened in the way, it will be very difficult for them to come to rush to the hospital, because as we mentioned earlier, there's no ambulance, there's no any medical services around in the community. That's why they stay 1 or 2, 3 in one day.
So I have one more question about the. Do you ever concern about if the one mom is on isolation and one mom is not on isolation? How do you determine that? How do you determine that one of them is on isolation? How do you prevent that from spreading around as they're doubling the bed?
Yeah, there's no way out we can solve the problems, because there's a very high risk of infection, even skin infection. These are the mama who sometimes they have their conditions which they can transmit disease from one patient to another. Also, we are doing cesarean section to these pregnant mothers, so we find most of them, or some of them, they got an wound infections. Due to that, they are sleeping 2 or 3 in one bed.
As I say, and as Doctor tried to explain, that the support of continuity of the building outside will be absolutely important, so that they can have more support with more beds. They don't have to double that up. That will help the infection control here in the hospital as well. Today is December 23rd, and I am going to see my kids that I've been supporting up in the village, the school that I've been helping, Songoro Primary School. And as you see, Mount Meru, it's rough, it's dusty, sometimes it's muddy. As you see, my crew and I, we have stuck here for hours trying to push the car right now, try to go to the school. It is actually holidays, but the kids decide to come to school, and I'm trying to make it there so that I can see the kids. It's almost 620 kids, but right now I am stuck here, and I'm hoping to keep going till I get to my kids up in the school. As you see, Mount Meru is absolutely a gorgeous mountain. It's a green mountain. There is a lot of greenish over here, but also it's very rough. It's very hard to get around. But as you see, you try to do this. And as you see, that's the life of Mount Meru. And now we're gonna go to the school. My crew and I, we are ready to go to the school and help them and feed them. I promise the kids that I will absolutely die for them. I will do anything to make those kids survive.